So what's up, friends? Today I will be looking at two languages that have heavily influenced Spanish, and I'm gonna see how close they are to Spanish. These languages are Latin and Celtiberian. Stay until the end because I'm going to react to some of the funniest Latin memes. So don't leave us. Alright, let's get started with Latin. Now, it is important to point out that the Latin that we're gonna list is probably very different to the Latin that actually influenced Spanish. The Latin that influenced Spanish is often referred as Vulgar Latin, and it was a more colloquial form, less standardized like the one that people study and learn today. Alright, so like always in my videos, I'm gonna give this language a ranking from 1 to 5. 1 being I don't understand anything, and 5 I understand everything 100%, and it's so close to Spanish that I could almost call it Spanish. So let's listen to it right now. Alright, so I have my laptop right here and I'm gonna listen to Latin. Let's check it out.
Salvete omnes me vocant taetum commodo vos habebes. Bene me habeo. Vinio ex roda encarrerato. Americanus sum. Scola mea est Denvuri. Vigintianus natus sum. Sumo patrius est lingua Hispania. In universitate multas philosophia studio pro munere. Se esse ridiculas scio. Discipulos mathematicae docio quoque mihi placet ligere de philosophia et stoica disciplinia. Mathematica calculi mihi placet, linguam latinam amo. Lingua latina est lingua poetarum et philosophiarum regumque. Liberum qui linguas alias intelligit saepe video.
Alright, so for me, Latin was actually way harder than expected. I understood the general context of the conversation, and some of the words, maybe it's because I'm not very seasoned to it, but I'm actually gonna give it a 3 in proximity to Spanish. I think it wasn't as close as many of the other languages that we have compared in this channel. So yeah, 3 for spoken Latin. Now I will do the same but for written Latin. So I'm gonna quickly read a small piece of text in Latin and see how it compares in the same way from 1 to 5. So to compare Spanish to Latin in the written form, I actually chose a text that I am familiar with in Spanish, so I might be a little bit biased, but I'll take that into consideration when I give it the ranking. So here we go.
Let's read it. It says, Pater noster, qui estás in coelis, sanctificetur nomen tuum, adveniat regnum tuum, fiat voluntas tua sicut in coelo e in terra. Panem nostrum quotidianum da nobis hodie, et dimitti nobis debita nostra, sicut nos dimittimus debitorius nostris, et ne nos inducas in tentationes, sed libera nos o malo. Amen.
Well, again, even though I know it was the prayer of the Holy Father, I really didn't understand a lot of what was going on. That was very difficult. A lot of the words were significantly different. So for this one, for written, I'm gonna give it a 3 as well. Even though it was true that a lot of the words were different, there were a lot of words that were very, very similar. And I can see how Latin, of course, influence and is the father of our language Spanish. But yeah, I thought it was gonna be way closer than that. Now let's take a quick look at Celtiberian, which I didn't know, but it turns out that the Celtic people that live in Ireland and Scotland, actually some of them migrated to Spain and lived there for centuries. They actually took control of the north of Spain until the Roman Empire took full possession of the Iberian Peninsula. I recently learned that Celtic language has actually influenced Spanish. Some examples of words are bruja, witch, taladro, drill, and liga, league, unit of measurement. Alright, let's take a look at Celtiberian and how it sounds compared to Spanish.
Tricantam, bergunetacam, togoitosque, sarnicioque, sua combalces nelitum, neque to verda unilitum, neque da unilitum, neque mas neidise unilitum, sosaugo restalo damei. Uta osque stena versoniti syllabur, sleitum, conscritum, cabiseti cantum sanclistara ottanam, togoiteiani. Uta osques boustum ve, corvinum ve, macasam ve, ailam ve. Ambidisseti cammanus habitus osa sua sailo custa bisetus. Ioma secati, ambidingo nei, stena es verta entera, trismatus, dimbitus neito, tricantam ieni oisatus. Iom ilistas titas zisonti, somu iom arsnas bionti, iom custa ecos arsnas quatias, osias vertatus veteme iue robisseti, sonticametinas datus. Somme ieni toseiste, anchiosiste, es.
Alright, I can tell you right there that I don't know what I was thinking. I didn't understand a word. This is probably the language that I have compared to Spanish that I have understand the least. Maybe up there with Arabic, so completely off. I know I'm gonna get some comments about it like, what were you thinking? But yeah, so for this one, I'm gonna give it a 1. That was completely off for me. Alright, and last but not least, we're gonna have some fun with just a handful of Latin memes. Because you have to be a very particular kind of person to be trying to be learning Latin, and I want to honor those people by giving them some laughs. Here we go. Alright, so the reason Latin is a dead language is because they kept accidentally summoning demons during regular conversations. Capatulus, ostiripitus, porecitus, onecitus. Yes, that's the reason why Latin died. Let's do the next meme. Okay, so we got Latin, the Russians of the Latin languages. The hues? What is the hues? Hues? The dramatic of Latin languages. Oh! Cara mia. By the way, that's why I shaved. Yes, I dressed as Gomez from the Addams Family. Alright, let's take a look at the next one. We have a family of Romance languages. Latin, Italian, alright, maybe it's closer. French, Portuguese, Spanish, the cute one. Catalan, oh the baby, Sardinian, and Romanian, the weirdo. I'm sorry to all the Romanian speakers that follow my channels, but that's hilarious. Alright guys, now is your turn to create some conversations. I would like you to go down in the comments and let us know what do you know about Latin, what do you know about Celtiberian, what other languages you would like to see featured in our channel. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button and give us a like so we can keep growing and so we can keep making amazing videos about language comparisons and Spanish language. Hasta la vista.